Hey everyone, welcome back to another deep dive. Today, we're exploring a hot topic, one that's stirring conversations everywhere: quiet quitting. And we're asking how it connects to AI automation, workplace surveillance, and especially how it's affecting millennials and Gen Z.
Right, it's not just about people being lazy or unmotivated. It's more like a response to growing pressures, increased surveillance, new AI tools, and heavier workloads that sometimes make you feel like a cog in the machine instead of a valued employee.
Exactly. Plus, we're following insights from a document called Quiet Quitting in the Age of Automation: How Generative AI and Technological Shifts Are Reshaping Workplace Dynamics. That title is a mouthful, but it dives deep into the why behind this trend. So let's talk about the big picture. AI is supposed to streamline our work, but for some people, like someone we know in marketing, it's piling on even more stress. They are juggling new tools, feeling monitored, and worrying they could be replaced by an algorithm, not exactly the productivity boost you'd expect.
Right. That stress is a central reason why people across different industries, especially millennials and Gen Z, are redefining work-life balance. They're setting boundaries, choosing mental health over non-stop hustle, and in some cases, quiet quitting as an act of self-preservation.
The document highlights how workplace surveillance, monitoring keystrokes, screen time, even bathroom breaks, can make people feel dehumanized. That leads to disengagement. It's like the perfect storm of automation anxiety, economic uncertainty, and a generational shift in values.
So, how are companies reacting? One example is Patagonia, which the document praises as a success story. They've built a strong culture and aligned values, creating an environment where employees genuinely want to stay engaged.
Patagonia is known for fair wages, sustainable practices, and flexible work policies, all of which help prevent quiet quitting. We definitely need to research the specific policies that contribute to their high employee engagement and see what can be replicated elsewhere.
On the flip side, some companies are doubling down on the very tactics that fuel quiet quitting: more surveillance, more metrics, and more pressure. That can backfire because employees feel they're not trusted or respected.
Exactly. The document suggests using AI simulations to test out different workplace policies, things like shorter work weeks, mental health support, or flexible schedules, and see how those changes might affect productivity or retention.
Such AI-based simulations could be a game changer. We should investigate specific examples of companies already piloting these simulation tools to shape employee policies and see if the data matches the hype. Now let's look at solutions. The conversation often stops at the problem, but the document offers a few ideas for creating more meaningful work environments.
1. Fair wages and equitable workloads. Paying people what they're worth helps reduce burnout.
2. Support for mental health. Businesses need to offer ready access to resources that show genuine care.
3. Ethical AI. Employers should avoid using AI solely to monitor and replace, and instead use it to empower human skills.
And 4. Values-driven cultures. Align the company's mission with employees' sense of purpose.
Some companies are even experimenting with gamified corporate responsibility systems, like a badge or credit for implementing employee-friendly AI practices. We should definitely explore how these gamified systems actually work in practice.
And we can't forget the economic angle. There are headlines claiming quiet quitting will tank productivity and growth. We need specific data and metrics on whether lower engagement really hits the bottom line as badly as some fear, or if it's forcing us to redefine productivity altogether.
Speaking of data, it'd be great to do a follow-up on that marketing professional's experience with AI tools. A detailed case study might reveal the day-to-day impact of automated systems and maybe offer solutions for reducing stress.
Right. And while we're at it, we should research other companies that have successfully implemented ethical AI guidelines, striking a balance between innovation and respecting the human element at work. Ultimately, quiet quitting isn't just an individual decision. It's a societal signal that something is off in our workplaces. We have to ask, do we want to push employees to their limits, or do we want to foster environments where people can thrive?
And we all play a role. Whether we're managers, entry-level employees, or CEOs, we can have open conversations, advocate for fair policies, and support organizations that treat workers like people, not profit engines. So here are some action items we'll keep exploring.
First, find ethical AI success stories. Learn from companies that maintain productivity while respecting human dignity. Second, track economic data. See how quiet quitting truly affects productivity and innovation. Third, follow up on the marketing case we mentioned earlier. Get a deeper analysis of AI's real-world impact on stress. Fourth, explore gamified responsibility. For example, look at how badge systems for ethics and work-life balance are implemented. Fifth, research Patagonia and similarly progressive businesses. Pin down the specific employee engagement policies that work. Sixth, investigate AI simulation tools. Identify companies that use simulations to shape workplace policies.
By investigating all those points, we can separate hype from reality and chart a more positive course for the future of work.
Absolutely. Quiet quitting may look like a threat to productivity, but it's also a wake-up call, pushing us to create workplaces where people feel fulfilled, not drained.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We'd love to hear your thoughts on quiet quitting and how your workplace is handling AI and automation.
Stay curious, stay informed, and we'll catch you on the next deep dive.